What if your sales dashboard could update automatically every single time new data is added? No copy-paste, no manual formatting, and no broken formulas ruining your reports. In today's video, I'll show you how to build a fully automatic sales dashboard in Excel using Power Query. The same approach many professionals use to transform messy data into powerful business insights. Alright, let's get started. Imagine you work for a retail company that sells electronics across the United States, from California to New York. Every day, new sales transactions are recorded. In the real world, this dataset contains thousands of records, growing every single day. Your job is to turn raw transactions into meaningful business insights that update automatically. The first thing we need to do is organize our dataset properly. Select any cell inside your data. Now press Ctrl+T on your keyboard. Make sure My Table as Headers is checked, then click OK. Next, go to the Table Design tab and rename this table to Sales Data. Now let's bring this data into Power Query. Go to the Data tab. Click from Table Range. Excel will now open the Power Query editor, which is where we'll clean and transform this messy dataset into something much more useful. Before we start analyzing anything, we need to make sure our data types are correct. This is extremely important because incorrect data types often cause calculation errors and broken dashboards. Start with the Order Date column. Go to the Transform tab and set the data type to Date. Next, select the Units column and change it to Whole Number. Then select Unit Price and set the data type to Decimal Number. Now select the State, Sales Rep, Product, and Category columns. Next, go to the Transform tab. Click Format. Start by selecting Trim to remove any extra spaces before or after the text. Then choose Clean to eliminate hidden or non-printable characters that often appear in imported data. Finally, click Capitalize each word to standardize the text formatting. Setting proper data types ensures that Excel understands how each column should behave when we build our dashboard later. Now let's calculate the revenue for each transaction. Go to Add Column, then click Custom Column. Name the column Total Sales. Inside the formula box, type the following formula, equals units. Add an asterisk and unit price. Then click OK. Power Query now calculates the total revenue for every row automatically, multiplying the number of units sold by the unit price. Select the Total Sales column and change it to Decimal Number. Once your data is clean and ready, it's time to load it back into Excel. Go to the Home tab in Power Query and click Close and Load, then choose Close and Load to. In the Import Data window, select only Create Connection. Next, make sure to check Add this data to the data model, and then click OK. What this does is extremely important. Instead of copying the data back into another worksheet, Excel simply creates a live connection to the query. This keeps your workbook lighter, more efficient, and much easier to manage. Now, whenever new sales data is added to the original table, you can simply click Refresh, and the entire data model along with your dashboard updates automatically. Now create a new sheet called Dashboard Data. Add a professional title, like 2025 Sales Performance Dashboard. Make it bold, and increase the font size. Let's add 3 most important KPI cards. Total Sales, Top Products, and Top Sales Rep. Apply a fill color to the KPI cell to make it stand out. Then change the text color to white and set the font to bold for better contrast and readability. To quickly apply the same styling to the other KPI cells, double-click Format Painter, then select each KPI cell. This ensures all your KPIs maintain a consistent and professional design across the dashboard. Now go to the View tab and uncheck Grid Lines. Now, back to the sales sheet. Go to the Insert tab and select Pivot Table, then choose from Data Model, New Worksheet, and hit OK. Rename the sheet to Pivot Table. Once the Pivot Table field list appears, start building your analysis. Drag total sales into the Values area. Move Category into the Rows section. Then place Product under Category in the Rows area to create a hierarchical breakdown. Finally, format the total sales field as currency, so the numbers are displayed clearly as monetary values. Right-click the value and sort largest to smallest. Let's turn this into a powerful trend analysis. Start by copying the first pivot table and paste it into an empty area of the worksheet. This saves time and keeps the formatting consistent. Next, we'll modify this pivot table to analyze sales growth over time. In the Pivot Table Fields panel, drag Order Date into the Rows area. Then place Total Sales into the Values area. To make the trend easier to understand, we'll convert these numbers into a percentage change over time. Right-click on any value inside the pivot table. Select Show Values As, and then choose % Difference From. In the Settings window, set Base Field to Order Date, and set Base Item to Previous. Then click OK. Now the pivot table displays the percentage change in sales, compared to the previous period. This allows you to instantly see whether sales are growing or declining month by month, making the trend much clearer for decision-making. Now let's build a few more pivot tables to extract deeper insights from our data. Start by inserting another pivot table. In the Pivot Table Fields panel, drag Product into the Rows area. Drag Total Sales into the Values area. Next, format the values as currency so the numbers are easier to read. To quickly identify the best performing products, click on any value in the pivot table, go to Sort, and choose Largest to Smallest. Now we can clearly see which products generate the highest revenue. Next, insert one more pivot table. This time, drag Sales Rep into the Rows area. Drag Total Sales into the Values area. Again, sort the values largest to smallest. This instantly reveals our top-performing sales representative. Now let's capture our total sales KPI. In a nearby cell, type an equal sign, then click on the grand total from the pivot table, and press Enter. This creates a linked value that we can use later in our dashboard. Let's transform our data into visual insights. Select the first pivot table. Go to the Pivot Table Analyze tab, and click Pivot Chart. Choose a clustered bar chart, then click OK. Now let's clean up the chart to make it dashboard ready. Hide field buttons. Remove grid lines, remove the legend, and add data labels. Remove the horizontal axis. Finally, rename the chart title to Sales by Product and Category. Next, select the second pivot table. Go to Pivot Table Analyze tab, then Pivot Chart. This time choose a column chart, then click OK. To keep the design clean, hide field buttons. Remove grid lines, remove the legend, and add data labels. Remove the vertical axis. Rename the chart title to Monthly Sales Growth %. But for our dashboard, we only want to highlight the top 3 products. To do this, click the Product Filter drop-down in the pivot table. Go to Value Filters, then select Top 10. In the dialog box, replace 10 with 3, and click OK. Now the pivot table automatically displays only the top 3 products based on total sales, making the insight much clearer and more impactful for our dashboard. Now select the third pivot table and insert another pivot chart. Choose a pie chart and click OK. To refine the visualization, go to Pivot Chart Analyze, click Field Buttons, and hide all. Then adjust the chart elements, remove the legend, and add data labels. Right-click on the data labels, and open Format Data Labels. Enable category names so viewers can easily identify each product. To make the labels stand out, go to Text Options, and apply a fill color. Finally, change the chart title to Top 3 Products. For better readability, make all text bold. Now let's move everything into our dashboard layout. Hold Ctrl and select all the charts. Press Ctrl+X to cut them. Then go to the dashboard sheet and paste them. Arrange the charts neatly based on your dashboard design. Now let's make the dashboard interactive. Return to the pivot table sheet. Go to Pivot Table Analyze, then click Insert Slicer. Select the following fields: Category, Sales Rep, and State. Then click OK. Select all the slicers. Press Ctrl+X and paste them into the dashboard sheet. Under the Slicer tab, you can adjust the number of columns to make them more compact and visually appealing. Position the slicers neatly at the top of your dashboard. Now let's display some key performance indicators. For the top sales rep KPI, click the KPI cell and type equals. Then go to the pivot table sheet and select the first name in the sales rep list. Press Enter. Repeat the same process for the top product KPI by linking it to the first product in the product pivot table. Finally, for the total sales KPI, type equals and select the grand total sales. Press Enter. Format the number as currency. The final step is connecting the slicers so they control the entire dashboard. Right-click on any slicer and choose Report Connections. Select all pivot tables. Then click OK. Repeat this step for the remaining slicers. Now when you select a state, product category, or sales rep, the entire dashboard updates instantly. Instead of clicking Refresh manually, go to Data, next Queries and Connections, right-click, then select Properties. Check Refresh Data when opening the file. Now your dashboard updates automatically every time the file opens. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like this video, comment below, share it, and subscribe to Easy Click Learning for practical Excel skills that actually help you at work.